Do you want to hire a videographer for your business, but you don't know where to look? In this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step approach that I would take to find the perfect videographer for you. And if you haven't already checked it out, be sure to check out my other video on what to look for when hiring videographers. I'm Amanda Horvath, and I run a video marketing agency in Austin, Texas. I'm all about helping business owners leverage the power of video without breaking the bank or taking up tons of their time. If you plan to use video marketing in your strategy this year, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to make sure you don't miss anything. Hiring is one of the hardest parts of any business, and you likely know this as a business owner. But a lot of people forget that when they're hiring contractors. So in this video, I'm gonna lay out a step-by-step approach so that you can qualify your candidates ahead of time and be sure that you end up with the right fit for you. So the typical scenario when you're searching for a videographer is that you go to Google and you type in videographers in your local area. However you find the people that you want to reach out to, you're going to realize really quickly that no one actually posts their rates online. So you're going to have to reach out and ask for a quote. More likely than not, they don't have enough information yet to be able to quote you what they need. So you're going to have to wait for them to get back to you with clarifying questions so that they can actually put together a proposal for you. This always takes a lot of time because each video is unique and videographers don't want to get pigeonholed into something when they don't know all of the details. Finally, you might get your quotes and they're all over the map. You have no idea which one to choose or who to go with. So I'm actually going to be giving you guys a different approach to where they are actually going to find you and you're going to qualify them instead of having you reach out to them and just base it purely on finances. Step one is to create a Google application. So I'm actually going to walk you through mine on the computer right now. So this is a Google application that I've created, and you're welcome to just take the questions right off of here if you want, and you can substitute or delete anything that you want. The first question that I recommend asking is this one right here. How much you charge for a project that takes 5 hours of shooting and 20 hours of editing? So that question right there is really gonna let you know what they're looking to charge for this, and it's just gonna give you a variation. The second question is for them to actually paste the last video that they created and tell you how many hours it took for them to create that. That's gonna give you an idea of how fast they work and how long it took them to create that video. And then the next one is for them to paste their favorite video in their portfolio. So technically, these first three questions are gonna help you weed out candidates really quickly. Then we go into what camera do you own? If you haven't already seen it, you should be sure to check out the other video on actually going through and qualifying candidates based on gear, essentially. And so if you haven't checked that out, check that out. But this is good once you actually know what kind of camera you should be looking for. Audio equipment is the same. What other gear do they own? That's just gonna help you know if they can kind of up the production value with camera toys, essentially, that make your video look cooler. Then you have to ask if they have a computer that can edit 4K video. You need them to say yes to this because you want to be shooting in 4K. Everything is moving to 4K. And if you're shooting an interview, if you shoot in 4K, it gets technical, but it allows you to make it look like there's two camera angles because you can punch in like this. The rest of the questions on here are for you to really just to get to know them better and figure out what they consider themselves best at. So feel free to take off any of these questions, but that is definitely the first step. Create a Google application. Step two is to post an ad on Craigslist. This is good because people that are hungry are going to be searching for jobs, and they're actually going to be the ones applying for your job. And so they're likely going to be a lot more affordable than the people that you would find on the first page of Google, which is the alternative. Step three is to weed out the no's. So anyone that didn't answer questions properly or follow instructions, immediately nix them. You don't want someone that's not able to follow instructions. That shows ego and potential issues when actually working with them long term. Then you also want to make sure that they can edit in 4K, that they have a lavalier microphone, and that they're in your price range. Step number 4 is to choose your top 5. This is essentially based purely on their real videos that they actually send you. So their favorite video and the last video that they edited. Those are gonna be really insightful to the kind of videos that they like to make and the kind of videos that they're often hired to make. So choose your top 5 based on those. Step 5 is to reach out and ask them to schedule a call. This is another opportunity to weed out people that maybe don't follow up, they don't have follow through. You don't want to work with them anyway. If they don't want to schedule a call, no big deal. You're better off because of it. Step 6 is to choose your favorite and actually hire them. So that's it. It shouldn't take that much of your time, maybe a couple of hours, spread out over the span of a week. So go ahead and try it for yourself. And if you have any other questions for how to actually go about creating video for your business, please comment below in the comment section so that I could potentially make a video on that topic for you. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, share it with your entrepreneurial friends, hit that like button so that I know you like it and I'll make more videos like it. I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, guys. And they likely aren't able to follow, no, that didn't make sense. Followed instructions, out of price range. Step 2, like a lot of this is gonna be like, you know? Am I like sweating? It's so hot. I'm dying. This is like the last part. And then we'll take a break. We'll turn on the air for a second. Move around. Step 6 is to choose your favorite. What do you think the call to action should be? And share it with your other entrepreneurial friends. I should do that again. Yeah. Okay.